right there. So monsters have taken over the village.
Oh,
Let's go to the Four Winds. Let's see if we can help them with their pirate problems. Yeah. Ooh, ah. Yeah. For the most part, though, Laura and I's lives are pretty easygoing. If you guys haven't noticed, there's not too much for us to really stress out about, except for just getting sleep and taking care of a baby. But, you know, Laura's job's not too hard, everything like that. Joke was that it said one of you don't know that prioritized properly, and the other being the mother. And then it said Link is the best. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm trying to read a message here. And then because everyone knows that the brand game is more important than taking care of. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I knew. No, the joke wasn't that confusing at all. I knew that exactly. You didn't have to explain it. See, now the joke's ruined. You had to explain it. Oh shit. Sorry if I confused you. I understood the joke. Ow, fuck. How many monsters are here? There must be a shit ton of monsters. Holy shit. The bar is hardly going down. Ooh, royal sword. Okay, he's dead. Well, I know there's a royal sword here. It's probably better than this piece of shit. Drop that. Grab that. And do that. Ever told you about how your mother explained your life? No? You're pretty new to this channel. Ow! Yeah, I'm not focusing on dodging. It's like, okay, there we go. Why did the first one not work? The first one's timing was so much better. And distance, too. Nice! Fuck his ass up. Sweet. I gotta make sure I'm using my weakest weapons first. Oh, okay. So the question itself was a joke. I get it. Wait, is there someone in that building? Oh, there's someone in that building, I think. Oh, there is someone in that building. I probably shouldn't be compromising their safety. I was like, yeah, let's not compromise their safety. Ooh. I was gonna say, is there an actual bird too? Nah, I think this is ambiance. It's like, ooh, is there a new bird to take a photo of? 'Cause that sounds new. Oh! We have a silver bokoblin. So, you know, tell a joke, and then you transition to explaining the joke. You don't have to explain the joke. Oh, unless it's part of the joke. We're fans of jokes in this channel. You don't have to be a super family friendly either. Actually, the more messed up the joke, the better. We like, you know, comedy is meant for, you know, you can't have comedy without tragedy. Oh. Damn, son. You just got fucked up. Get fucked up. Oop. Oh, dang it. Yeah, she broke my... Yeah, she broke my shield. It's been a while since someone broke my shield. Yeah, we're not a part of that group of the internet where we get super offended by telling certain jokes. You're completely safe in this channel to say any fucked up joke you want. And you'll be totally okay. Trust me, I watch enough Kill Tony. I watch enough like comedians doing their podcasts to like, and I just watch stand-up comedy too. I'm a fan of stand-up comedy, so. Do I have the voice acting set to English or Japanese? I've always played it in English. I don't see. I mean, I know it's you know, all Nintendo games are created by a Japanese Japanese companies, but I've always played Nintendo games in English. Now, other games like Yakuza and Judgment and all that, I play those in Japanese. Because, well, it's set in Japan. It makes sense. With this type of game, it's like, you can probably play it in any dialogue. I just played it on its default. English VA is so bad, but it has Matt Mercer as freaking Ganon. Why would I not play it in English? I hate it when they move like that. Ah, fuck. I wasn't ready for that. Oh, come on. Can't deny Matt Mercer. Is it completely like drunk? Well, half of their forces pretty much down by now. Nice shot. Hmm. Roasted? Oh, so that's what a porgy is. Porgy's a fish. I was like wondering because there's a couple like recipes I still need to kind of. I was like, what the fuck is a porgy? Thinking that like a small little pig or something like that, but it's not. Yeah, isn't all the voice actors though hired by? Well, actually, no. I was about to say the people that have done the English voice acting could have been third party company. I haven't actually looked at the credits to see who done what and who did what hiring. So, yeah. I'm sure the Japanese voice acting is good, but there's actually not a lot of, for what, except for the cutscenes. There's not a lot of actual voice acting in this game, as intended. Most of the dialogue I've heard so far has been from either Ganon or Zelda. I mean, Zelda's voice actress is not the greatest. I don't know what her choice was when it comes to having a slight British accent, even though she's not British. Because I've heard that, where the the voice actress that plays Zelda is not really British. I mean, you can tell because it's like, that's not a legit British voice British voice. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Here's the hardest one. I think it's this guy. Oh. I'm not too picky though. I know some people have a hard time when it comes to certain games played in certain languages, but I've had no inclination to play it in Japanese. I mean, to be honest, I could play this game without voice acting, and I would still be okay. Because most of this game doesn't have voice acting in it, so I've never even... Voice acting has never even came as a high priority for me when it comes to just Nintendo games. Good or bad, it doesn't really help improve or, weaken the experience. Because it's such a minute thing in Nintendo games. Shit. Come on. Ooh. Oh, man, come on. Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, just sucker punch him in the back of the head. Take that shit. Oh, I was kind of hoping I could like do a perfect parry on his arrow. I don't know if you can actually do that. Now that I think about it, can you actually do a perfect parry on arrows? Yeah. That means there's porgies in the water. Xenoblade and Astral Chain are different games when played in Japanese. I plan on playing Astral Chain probably in Japanese if I ever get my hands on it. And I know Xenoblade's voice acting in English is really weird because they use people from I think people from the UK to do the voices, and it sounds really off. Like hearing a character in the art style of a Japanese anime or Japanese animation, that type of art style, and then to have a freaking British voice or a Cockney voice come out of their mouth is so jarring. It's like, what the fuck is that voice? But that's what made like Xenoblade very unique for at least people that have played it in English. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, I don't know why. Because there's There's a couple characters in the Xenoblade games that have Cockney accents, and it's like, what in the fuck? I'm so like thrown off. It's like, holy shit. Alright, how high does this go? Does this go all the way up? All the way up. I could probably fly there. What we got here? What's the situation? We got some lizard dudes. This is not a very good vantage point. I can't really look at it. Maybe over there. What is this? What is this building? Oh, is it just filled with water? I don't even know what this is. Is this a water container unit? Like a well? Okay, so it looks to me that we have a boss goblin with a bunch of bokoblins. And then we have a lizard dude who'll probably be an annoyance. And a guy that probably is going to shoot a bunch of shit. So yeah, that's pretty much the rest of the forces, it looks like. I think... Is there any more dudes? I would suck if I'm missing any. I think we're good though. Hate the art style of the remake. It isn't the same game anymore. The new art style doesn't fit the story at all. Really? You're talking about Xenoblade, or are you talking about a different game? I'm guessing you're talking about Xenoblade, like the original Xenoblade. So I thought they just jacked up the resolution and everything. Like, it still looks like the same game, doesn't it? Actually, no, now that I'm thinking about it, they did change up a few of, like, I guess the stylistic choices. Because that's the one for the Switch, right? Not the 3DS XL or whatever they called it. Like when they released it on the, yeah, because they did change the art style, didn't they? Now that I'm thinking about it, they did change it up a bit, and I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't think it was prominent enough for me to really pay attention to it. It's like they did change up a little bit of it, but it wasn't so big that it caught my eye, which is a shame because you kind of wanted to catch your eye, especially if they're a remaster. Technically, it's a remaster, not a remake. They didn't really build it from the ground up. If they build it from the ground up, I would consider it a remastering, a remake. I mean. Okay, let's do this correctly. Boom! I should probably use a stronger weapon, not the bow. Let's use something that's not stronger. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just do this. As the colors were so much darker in the open cutscenes. So the color grading and all that was kind of messed up in the re-release. I would just consider it as a re-release. Color grading of it all fucked up. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on, mother. Okay, I need more room. Okay. Call your bros. Hey, buddy. How about you fight your own dudes? Oh, shit. God, I love that mushroom. That mushroom. I've learned to really enjoy it. See what type of attack he does. trying to get rid of the two-handers for now. Now that we got rid of that, find all the weaker shit. Okay, he's dead. That's this lizard boy. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Thought it was just lizard boy. Hey, stop it. Hey, it's spider webs. I have to worry about spider webs. I forgot my brain exists. Peekaboo, motherfucker. I broke my web. Bam! Okay, come on. Do it. Okay, not that web, not the attack I wanted. Yeah, boy. There we go. Woo. People complimented the navigation system of the remake. You really disdain the Did they ever call it a remake? Did they actually consider it a remake? Because it doesn't look like a remake. It looks like a remastering or a re-release. There's not enough work put into that to be considered a remake. That's what's confusing me. It's like, is it an actual remake? Did they consider it a remake? I don't think they did. Did they? So in the remake, they also had the mini map and all that. It's a shame that people won't notice it as much. Remade music doesn't give the correct emotions. Oh, they fucked up the music too? Yeah. Hey, you're totally okay to rant in this too. I rant all the time on my channel. If I can rant, you guys can rant. That's how the rules work. If I can do it, you can do it. We're not a fucking dictatorship in this channel. Until I hate you. Until I don't like you, that's when I become a dictator. But it's very rare for me to actually not like a person that comes to my channel. Because you have to be really fucking annoying for me to hate you. It's like, oh, I really disdained it. I have some disdain for this person. You gotta work your ass off for me to hate you. Okay, so there's still more monsters around. I gotta find where they are. Because the boat's cleared. Wonder if they're up further on the shore. Don't challenge me. Well, don't do that. You want to have another channel you can at least talk in, right? I'm not trying to challenge people. Oh, hey, speaking of dragon tier, there's a dragon tier nearby. I need to find some. Come on, where's the rest of the monsters? I'm gonna have to just wander around until I see them. There must be a handful of monsters still around, so I gotta figure out where they are. And hopefully no fucking blood moon. Oh my god, imagine if they all come back and I have to do this again. Blood moon rises. Are they down here? Are they in the well? Oh, they are in the well. Motherfuckers. Oh, there's only one of them. There's only one in the well. That's good to know.
Oi!
Funny thing is enough, speaking of rant about people who rant, I have actually done a rant about that. I've done a rant about that because I think someone was ranting about one of my favorite games and pointing out all the shitty things about one of my favorite games. And then I started ranting. Turn off all sages except for Yunoba and kill an entire monster force. Only using his power? Oh, just his power? What was the game? I think it was... It's been such a long time, but I think it was Freedom Fighters from IO Interactive, the guys that make Hitman. But it wasn't one of their Hitman games that they made. And that was like the reason why I enjoyed Hitman. I mean, not Hitman, but I enjoy Hitman too. But the reason why I enjoyed Freedom Fighters is because it had a very unique way of like doing like certain type of combat and strategies within a third-person game at its time when it released. Now, if you try and play it, there's a lot of things that haven't really aged well, but it still holds a nice, dear place in my heart.
Maha.
Like, it hasn't aged that well. The art style kind of keeps it up afloat a little bit, but you can tell it's aged. And the gameplay hasn't really aged too well either. It has that old because I think Freedom Fighters was the game they made after Hitman 2. And then I think they made Hitman Blood Money and Contracts, or I forgot which one came out first, but yeah. Yeah, IO Interactive is probably one of my favorite developers when it comes to just, being consistent. Oh yeah, so they should be reopening the town soon once they get... I wonder if I need to wait on time or something like that. Guess we'll see. Yeah, you guys don't have any more pirate problems until the next blood moon. And then the fucking pirates are gonna come back. What are you gonna do? Like, when the fucking blood moon rises, are you gonna be prepared this time? When the blood moon rises! It's like, are you guys gonna do anything about the enemy ship? Are you gonna scuttle it? I hope you scuttle it, or at least turn it into your own ship. Because I think they're gonna spawn on that ship. Monolith? Like the guys that made, like, what was it? Like the first game they made was... Oh my god, I'm trying not to fuck up the games they made, but I think it was like Condemned and Fear 2 and... I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they made a lot of like really good horror games, and they've also... Well, horror/action-y games. And then they also... That type of monolith, that monolith you're talking about, the guys that made also the Middle-earth games. I like that company too. I kind of wish they went back to making horror games, because they know how to do horror atmosphere. Oh, that must be a different Monolith game company then. So this Monolith worked on Zelda games, Splatoon 2 and 3, Animal Crossing. What? This must be a way different other Monolith. Really? Yeah, this is a totally different company you're talking about. Okay. I was like, wait. I was confused for a second. I was like, wait, so if they worked on... Wait, so they worked on Breath of the Wild, and they worked on Tears of the Kingdom 2 and 3 for Splatoon, and all 3? Xenoblades? Oh, and the other stuff. They've been working. I mean, because the fucking the Pokemon company has been dropping the fucking ball lately. The games they've been releasing, they've been kind of shit. The only thing I liked was Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu. from the fucking Pokemon company because it was pretty much just like a re-release of the original games. I think you can find them if you go to the home screen and check out intellectual properties thing. That's the thing too. I don't know if does their company name pop up when you start the game, because I don't think I've ever seen their company name. It's the one thing about Nintendo first party companies, at least their first party games, I mean, is that they don't actually show. It's not like in your face like who made this game. So I was like wondering, is Miyazaki still like kind of telling people what to do when it comes to like what's gonna be in Zelda games and Mario games and stuff like that? Because I don't even know if he's retired yet. Is Miyazaki still in the business? Is he still doing the do's?
Mm-hmm.
I like how it's taken me about an hour and a half to do this mission. Oh, I played Xenoblade. Has this been a long time? I played it on the 3DS. But yeah, as I said though, it's been a very long time. I didn't even know Nintendo had a company that had Monolith in the name and the title. Because I know the Monolith that makes horror games and has made the Middle Earth games. That's the Monolith I know. Paramount intro. Oh yeah, I forgot. Jesus. Nah, I don't remember too much about the intro of Xenoblade, to be honest. I remember, like, after you play, like, an hour or two of the game, I remember that fucked up part where that girl dies. I remember that. Spoilers, by the way. Well, technically it's not spoilers, because no one knows. If people that haven't played Xenoblade probably doesn't know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I remember that part. Now, I've played Xenoblade Chronicles, but I've never beaten the first one. And I've been trying to figure out if I'll ever have the time to go back to it and play it again and beat it. So I've gotten like the furthest I've gotten into the original Xenoblade Chronicles was probably about 30 hours in. That's probably it. Yeah, for those. So if anyone has never played Xenoblade Chronicles, make sure to forget about what we just said. Because you might be the only one watching right now, dude, but there are people that watch the archives either on Twitch or on YouTube. And of course, we're streaming on YouTube at the same time, so who knows if there's someone watching on YouTube too. Just to clarify for, VODs and stuff like that.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Well, now that I help these guys out, then I can start exploring this area more. We should be good. Now I can start doing the main story. Yeah, about 2 hours into the stream, had even started up the main story again. This is what happens. Think you can collect 15 logs for me? Oh yeah, they need to rebuild this town, don't they? Oh no. Oh yeah, try not to use the palm trees, get them from other trees. Okay. Also, need 20 bundles of Hylian rice, Do we even have 20 bundles of Hylian rice? Oh, and thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, I'm still waking up, by the way. Still morning for me. I know 2 hours have passed, but it's like 9 a.m.
Oh.
Ah, gotta love it. This is gonna be at least probably a good 10-hour stream today because I'm not streaming tomorrow, even though I probably would be streaming on Tuesday. I decided not to stream tomorrow because Diablo is gonna be out for everyone that has like the base game and on. So I know there's, you know, the whole early access, but you had to pay like an extra $20 to play an extra 4 fucking days for Diablo 4. But yeah, we're gonna start our Diablo 4 playthrough Wednesday when the congestion issue, because there's gonna be a congestion issue. Let's just think about that. There's gonna be a congestion issue tomorrow. So that's why I decided not to stream tomorrow, and I'll be doing the playthrough on Wednesday. Anyways, I want to spend time with my daughter tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna do that. Even though I spend time with her every day. And help out Laura a bit. Clean up the house a bit. Since I haven't been able to do it this weekend. Oop. Oh, wait a minute. I need to take some photos of that. Oh yeah, this is where I can get crabs and seafood and stuff like that. So wait. Wasn't paying attention, but yes, restoration projects. So I have a feeling... Okay, that's kind of cool. We can rebuild this town. I don't know if I should do it on stream or maybe off stream. Maybe gather at least a little bit, at least most of it. So I don't know if I have all of the rice. Like you said, 20 bundles of rice? So that's wheat. I only have 9. Well then, that's the thing. Also, feel free for anyone to join our little Discord. Needs more members. Needs more members, just in case anyone's a Discord user out there. Didn't Diablo 4 early access crash PlayStation servers? I heard about something about PlayStation having, like, people having a hard time logging in because there was like a license issue. Oh god, yeah, some of the there's a lot of buildings destroyed. I didn't notice that while I was focusing on all the freaking monsters. Freakity frackity frook. Okay, before I continue the main story, there is a couple things I need to turn in. Measures from the action of the Beast and the Princess, potential sightings. There's the restoration project. Oh yes, the whole what was that? The mayoral campaign stuff. Okay, it must be side quests. Oh yeah, I need to go back to there. Oh, I should probably do that then. Let's go talk to her. But there's a Goron quest that I need to turn in a some type of weapon to him. So, and I've been holding on to this weapon for like 2 days now. So it's like, should really turn that in so that way I have an extra free weapon slot that I can use. Random question, but what consoles do you currently own? I pretty much own all the current ones. So I have an Xbox Series X, PS5, Switch, and, well, of course we have a PC. But PC is not up to date, so I'm not able to really stream any PC games, sadly. So we would stream a lot of PC games, but just, yeah. The processor and or graphics card cannot handle streaming and playing games at the same time on the stream anymore. It's so old. I got a 6-year-old PC. I'm surprised it's actually more than that. It might be a 7-year-old PC because I have a GTX 980 overclocked. It's overclocked, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, we own all the consoles, mainly because we're fans of games and not the consoles themselves. We like to play all the games that matter. Matter. Got a Switch, PS5, but I never had a gaming PC. Also own a bunch of old consoles. I used to own a bunch of old consoles. I used to own pretty much every single console, at least all the way down to at least Genesis. Because Genesis is when I started, I think, playing games, if I'm correct. Yeah, because that's when I think they had a version of Mortal Kombat 2 or 3 on the Genesis. But then I went backwards in time and I played the NES, Super Nintendo, SNES, and I've also played an Atari, like really old Atari consoles, like because Atari had a bunch of other consoles. And then I played, what was it? There was a Sega console that was it was very old. Like, it's an older console, but it was also considered one of the most expensive of consoles. I forgot what it was called though. Shit. I'm sure someone is gonna probably comment on it. But yeah, so that's the thing. Oh yeah, let's report back to her. I'm getting so I get a little scuttle-brained when I play this game. I tend to forget what I'm doing half the time. It's like, oh yeah, I need to do this. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Well, I wouldn't consider those pirates. They were just monsters with a boat. But yeah, we're not like super fans of either or when it comes to companies. So we're not like a Microsoft fan, or we're not a Sony fan. We're not Nintendo fans. We're just fans of good games in this channel. So when people are loyalists when it comes to Nintendo and all that, it's like, okay, cool for you. You enjoy Nintendo games, but we like to play everything. We are legitimately a 100% variety channel on this channel. Like on this stream. We play all the games. And there's not any genre we won't play except for when it comes to certain multiplayer like genres. Like MOBAs I don't play. Lara doesn't play that either. I don't necessarily play like card or deck building games, but Lara does. So whenever she does stream or something like that, when she gets the chance to and she has the drive to do it, she'll probably play games like, you know, Slay the Spire and Hearthstone and shit like that. Because that's what's got her attention, other than, of course, like, she just recently beat Final Fantasy 15. Because she wanted to play a few more Final Fantasies before Final Fantasy 16 comes out this month. So, yeah, she wanted to play a few more Final Fantasies. She's played Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if she's played any other Final Fantasies. I plan on getting that Pixel Remastered collection that has 1 through, I think, 6. I plan on getting that, and maybe she'll play some older Final Fantasies, and maybe she'll like one of them. I told her my favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 6. Like, Final Fantasy 6 out of all the other older Final Fantasies is my favorite. Because then you have a generation change once you get to Final Fantasy VII. So from Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy 15 is what I consider the newer generation of Final Fantasies. Actually, no, because there's a generation gap there too. So I think from Final Fantasy VII to Final Fantasy X-2 is where that generation of Final Fantasy ends. And then you have Final Fantasy 12 and on. That is the newer Final Fantasies.
Oh.
Even though Final Fantasy 12 is old as shit too. But if you think about it, generational gaps and style changes, pretty crazy. Except Xbox. I mean, to be honest, when it comes to first party games, at least for Microsoft, they've been it's been really lackluster owning a Xbox Series X. If I would recommend anyone owning any systems, pretty much own a PS5 or get a gaming PC. Because at least with gaming PC, if you own a gaming PC, PlayStation and Xbox is releasing their games on the gaming PCs. I mean, PC in general. Doesn't have to be a gaming PC. Just build your own PC. I mean, if you build your own PC, it turns into a gaming PC anyway, because you're gonna put the best shit in that PC.
Oh.
God, these guys have so much to say.
Oh.
Alright, cool. We completed that. And then we have to complete the one that is tied to that. Oh boy. Oh, hey. Is that rice or is that wheat? Rice! Yes! How many do you have? 3! We need more! I've had to use a shit ton of rice, though, when it comes to recipes.
Oh. Ah.
And no, I'm one of the very few people that has played this game that did not duplicate items. All my money is legit. I've killed so many fucking monsters and sold their parts. Just for anyone wondering, I'm actually one of the very few people that I know anyway that wasn't doing the duplications when the game first came out. 'Cause man, people were going fucking absolutely apeshit duplicating items. I was like, dude, you're ruining your game economy. Like the economy of fucking like Tears of the Kingdom completely crashed when at least single player. It's a single player game, but at least single player games still have their own economic system, and to ruin that with duplications is fucked up. It's like, dude, I mean, you can do it. You're not. It's not like you're, I guess, kind of cheating or anything, because it's a single player game. If it was a multiplayer game, it would be a huge issue. Imagine someone doing that in World of Warcraft or something like that, or Final Fantasy 14. Ooh-wee, that'd be a problem. Reason why I don't like Xbox, because Switch was amazing exclusives. PlayStation also, yes, PlayStation has insane exclusives. But yeah, with their whole and their the whole DualSense controller with that, they have a really fucking good controller. The haptic feedback and shit like that, and adaptive triggers. But yeah, with Microsoft though, I don't know. Like, they bought so many developing companies, but due to the fact they bought so many developing companies, all those companies still have to make the games. So we're, as like, for Microsoft fans and just Xbox fans in general, they're just sitting on their thumbs waiting. Waiting on the initial release things. Here's why I think this is the year for Microsoft to show off their games, or at least show off a lot of first party games. Because if they don't show off a lot of first party games, And what day is the Xbox showcase? Let's double check. I have it on the Discord, so let's see. Because Summer Games Fest officially starts on the 8th, so in about 3 days. 3 days, we're gonna have a very busy day, or at least when it comes to covering Summer Games Fest and Devolver Direct. But on June 10th, oh wait, no, that's Wholesome Games. Okay, Wholesome Games, June 10th. No, okay, June 11th. So June 11th, kind of almost around this time. It's technically, yeah, about an hour from this time. So June 11th, about 10:30 my time, I'll probably be starting my stream. Xbox Game Showcase / Starfield Showcase is going to be either a sink or swim when it comes to Microsoft. Because let's be honest, they need to show off some games this year, or else, holy shit, it's not a very good look on Microsoft's end of the card. They need to show some games. Stat. Let's see, Goron City. There it is. Yeah, they need to wow us, gamers. Game Pass has been nice though. There's not a lot of first-party games on Game Pass. They have a couple, but not all of them. I haven't been playing first-party Xbox games on Game Pass. I've been playing all the third-party stuff. And I'm still playing. The funny thing is, like, other than Tears of the Kingdom and Diablo 4 coming out, that's been taking my time. I've been trying to work on playing through all the Ratchet and Clank games, and guess what? That's all on a freaking PlayStation. So most of my time has been either PlayStation or Nintendo. So once again, Microsoft dropping the ball, not taking up even my time. Oh yeah, need to turn in the materials to them. Yes, I have diamonds and I have the cobble crusher thingy. There you go. Here's 15,000 plus rupees worth of materials. That fucking hurt handing that over. Not 15,000. No, I was times that by like 5. Times that by 5. Whoops. 3,000 plus rupees of materials. God, that fucking hurt. Because each diamond was like, if you bought them, which I did buy some extra diamonds because I could. Yeah, that hurt. I wonder if we'll be able to keep that weapon. That'd be cool if they just give it to me. It's pristine. It's not, decayed as all the other weapons are. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Ooh, damn, the base fucking value of this weapon's 38. Holy shit. gonna have to use that on Ganon. I'm gonna have to attach the best fucking thing to it. Just to do like mega damage. It's gonna be the weapon that lasts a long time. It's gonna be... I wonder if they'll sell stuff now. I don't think they will. Might as well talk to them more though. Let's talk to the younger one. Oh, I've already mastered forging and repairing a boulder breaker. He can make boulder breakers for me? Do I even have... Wait a minute. Because that's a fucking deal and a half. What is it, like 3,000 a piece? I mean, to be honest... Oh, I have room. Let's see. Oh my god. Alright. Oh. I wonder if we actually... since I already have one, I guess we can't have doubles. Multiples, duplicates. It makes sense. Well. Okay. Let's start fusing weapons and stuff. Since we have weapons in our inventory, might as well start seeing what we can do. That breaks easily. I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I probably will use it for initial, like, things. Black Hinox. Yeah, so I've tried this combination of ancient blades and, you know, they're one-use. Sadly, it's one-use items. So if you put it on a melee weapon, it only happens once, and don't use it. If you're looking for materials, just a nice little heads up for anyone. If you plan on using an ancient blade on any enemy other than like boss enemies, they will eviscerate and they won't drop materials. I've learned that the hard way. I used it on, well, at least I used it on a bokoblin, but it was a silver and it was a silver bokoblin, and I was trying to get its horn for an upgrade on materials, and yeah, the whole fucker disappeared. It's a nice little like heads up for anyone farming for materials. Don't use ancient blade. That guy will disappear faster than... I better not say it because fucked up joke. And I don't think I have the right to say it because check your privilege, Vince. Let's see, 30. Let's see, do I have anything that's higher than 30? I should. 30... 27, 26, 31. Really? The silver bokoblins? So 31. Really? Really? Let me double check, because that does 50. Oh, no. So that does 40, but they're brittle. So you can only do a few attacks before they break. Kind of like the arms. So really, 31 is my highest thing, and it's from these guys. Thing is, I'm using that to upgrade my current armor set right now. Whereas PS5 isn't comparable. 470. PS5 is like 500. Yeah, the 470, like, you know, 1,000 plus. Freaking, what was it, GeForce and all that? They've been going a little crazy on the prices lately.